Do you know what the top priority is to help your child's brain learn better? It is actually for him to first feel safe and secure. So in this video, I want to explain to you why that is and also give you some tips and strategies on how to do so. Now, our brains have different levels of development. First is in the brainstem. It's the oldest part of the brain and it's all about survival. This is why if a tiger is chasing you and you're running through the jungle, your first goal is to live and get away. You don't care about tying your shoe or learning addition or subtraction. Survival is priority number one. Once this happens, our brains start to use our limbic system to develop emotion and connection with others. That's why newborns and mothers have so much bonding time early on. Only after these things have happened can a child begin to learn. So a lot of kids that we work with and that we see, their brains are actually under a lot of stress. Maybe it's stress from the outside. Maybe they have a sensory processing disorder and their brain is stressed out inside their body and it has a tough time making sense of things. Either way, if the brain is feeling stressed, it is not going to feel very safe or very secure. So sitting in the classroom can be very distractible. Your son might be looking all over the place, bouncing around. It's because his brain's on edge, and because it can't feel safe, it doesn't want to settle in and relax and focus to pay attention. So step one in helping your child's brain learn is actually to make sure it's feeling safe and secure. So here are some top strategies and tips to help your child do that. Number one is deep pressure. This is very calming for the brain. So a big bear hug, maybe getting squished under a beanbag or giving a weighted blanket to wear, all help put calm into your child's brain. Creating a familiar environment or a consistent routine both create predictability, and something that is predictable is much more safe for the brain to handle. Having low stimulation is good for your child's brain, especially if they have a sensory processing issue. So if they have a trouble with visual processing and their room is full of posters on the wall and games on the floor and toys spread out everywhere, that is overwhelming for their vision. It's going to be overwhelming for their brain as well. Having reflexes that are integrated is very important. This is something you can talk to a developmental specialist about. A lot of OTs that we refer to work closely in this development. These are things that our bodies, our children are born with, certain reflexes, but that they should become integrated and go away throughout development. If they're not, they're going to stress the brain as well. What we do in our office is neurological chiropractic care. Often parents report when they see their kids get adjusted, they see how much calmer they are afterwards because we're sending calm into the brain, helping the brain feel more safe. Ability to attune to your child's emotions. Sometimes if your child is having a tantrum or a meltdown, if you can recognize the emotion they're under instead of trying to solve something with logic, this helps their brain feel heard and feel more secure. And then lastly on this list is checking for different food reactions. Maybe it's a preservative, a color, or a flavoring. Different foods can create havoc in the body and actually stress the nervous system, which stresses the brain. So these are some strategies and tips that we find to work very well with a lot of kids that we see and help by putting this calm, this safety, this security into your child's brain. It helps them learn better as a result.